So this is an incredible graphic, probably one of the most unbelievable videos I've seen in a very long time. That essentially what it does is it shows what's happened to Syria over the past 14 years of war, during the whole entire Syrian Civil War, throughout the entire period of where Daesh took in and took over everything. You can see all of the green is Syrian rebels, the yellow is Kurdish-led SDF, red is the Assad regime, and then the black is Daesh. And you can see, you can watch the developments. Everything started in 2011, really. And it all started getting divided up, and then you slowly start to see the black ooze through Iraq and Syria like oil. Look at that. In 2014, it was full blown all over the place, just completely covering the landscape. And the SDF were getting absolutely decimated. The Kurds were actually being completely decimated. There was absolute horrible atrocities happening during this period of time. 2014, 2015, they took over Mosul, right? There was a lot of stuff going on. They took over most of Syria. Daesh did. And the big difference between Daesh and everything else and every other group is that everybody hated Daesh. Everybody hated them. And so everybody pretty much was like, hey, we'll put off our differences for now so that way we can expel this real threat that's taken over everything. Kind of like when the Covenant and the human beings came together to fight off the flood. It's pretty much what it was like. And by 2017, 2018, it was pretty reduced in size significantly, but the Assad regime had taken back over a significant portion of the country, and the Syrian rebels had pretty much receded a lot. The Kurdish SDF maintained a lot of the same territory in the northeastern side of the country, near that horn you see, where they still maintain most of today. Obviously, the Turks came in at one point, and they established kind of like a border, like a line, like a demarcation line. So they had kind of a buffer zone between Turkey and Syria. They didn't want anything spilling into Turkey. And that's what you see in there. And then it just continued all the way through 2024. And that's when the Syrian rebels came back and overthrew the Assad regime. Crazy to see this. Definitely one of the most unbelievable graphics I've seen in a long time, depicting the story of the past 14 years of Syria.